8 awesome Amiibo, 7 tournament rounds, in one big competition, to determine the very best, like no one ever was. Whoops, wrong franchise. Oh well, whatever. This is the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Amiibo Tournament. Hey guys, and welcome to the Amiibo Tournament. It's my top trained Amiibos will be duking us out for the #1 spot. And I am not alone in this. I have with me a special guest. Say hi, Petey. What do you have to say, buddy?
I'm gonna cook you up in it.
Cool.
I'll be back.
And now, let's get into the introductions. First up, Petey the Piranha Plant from the Super Mario franchise. The most out of left field characters to ever join the Smash franchise, and that's saying something. The Rock the Lil Mac from Punch-Out series. Don't get caught by his uppercuts or you're done for. King K the Bowser. Be careful not to get under his butt or melted from his flames. Ugh. Martha the Lucina from the Fire Emblem franchise, aka why wasn't she a skin of Marth, considering that she's an Echo Fighter. Sean MG the Meat Brawler, based on this abomination. No wonder I didn't give him a weapon. Gabriel DJ the Meat Sword Fighter, aka one of the most handsome lads I could have ever given a sword to. He's gonna be great. Lucifer the Ridley from the Metroid series. One of the most evil characters ever. He's worse than the devil. And finally, Hero Brian the Steve from the Minecraft series. Even though he's rocking an Enderman skin, when I should have given him something like a zombie. Well, Petey, that is quite an interesting lineup. What do you think?
I will feel my wrath.
Okay, buddy. Okay. But before we get into this, we have to determine the seed bracket. So let's go to the round robin. Alright, and we're starting with the round robin. And this is being used in order for us to determine the standing that we're going to use in the seed bracket. Oh boy, things are already looking feisty. I want to point out Piranha Plant's like use of T, and that Steve in no way is fighting like how I normally would. It's like as if he didn't even train using my methods. But take a look. Oh, and Ridley's already flying out. Everybody's flying out apparently. And you know, for Ridley being one of the best characters in this arsenal, he actually won the last tournament. He seems to be getting his butt whipped. Oh wow. Oh, and there goes the Mii Sword Fighter. It seems like as though only Lucina and Bowser haven't lost the stock yet. Oh boy. And there goes, oh! And Lucina is out finally. Who can take down the dreaded King Koopa? You realize that's why we named him King K. Who can Lil Mac? Oh, Lil Mac hits a KO punch. Oh, and things are getting so feisty. There's so much stuff happening on this map. This is just what happens when you have an 8-player match to start off with. Oh, and there goes. Oh, the Mii Brawler is doing just wonderful. Oh, Piranha Plant down to his last stock. But he managed to take out the Mii Brawler using his Patui. I guess the Mii Brawler didn't have the balls to take on that ball. Oh. Oh. Oh, and Lil Mac takes out. And Lil Mac is just KO punching everybody left, right, and center. Oh, and the me sword fights and little marker both out. Oh! And Ridley is down for the count. All we're left with is... And Bowser's up our way. He only has one stock left. Everyone is just taking it. Wow. All we're left with is the Enderman, the Piranha Plant, Lucina, and the Mii Brawler. This is gonna be epic. Oh, and here comes, oh, Mii Brawler takes him. It's funny how Herobrine isn't using the minecarts. You think that he'd be using that more? Yeah. 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 Come on, Lucina. Oh! And the Mii Brawler takes him out. Oh, it's one tough matchup right now. Ooh, it's like the Mii Brawler is not like... Oh! 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 And Lucina takes it for the win.
I won.
And in first place, we have Lucina. Martha the Lucina. Followed by Sean the Mii Brawler in second place. And then Bowser in third. The Enderman in fourth. The Piranha Plant in fifth. Ridley in sixth. Lil Mac in seventh. And the Mii Sword Fighter in eighth. I think this was a big upset, especially considering that Ridley is supposed to be one of the best characters in this. Man, what a seed bracket that we saw just now. If anything, I'm surprised that Lucina came first and my guy came eighth. What do you have to say about this, PD? Now, PD, what are you doing? Are you upset that the Piranha Plant came fifth?
I want to see alive!
That's his personal amiibo. He trained that one. Maybe there's anything else. I had to say that the Brawl coming in second wasn't so bad after all. And I'm just proud of Bowser. But this was really quite an upset for the match. And I'm just excited to see how this turns out. So let's go into the brackets. First up, we have Lucina versus Mii Sword Fighter. That should be fun. Then Steve versus the Piranha Plant. Bowser versus Ridley. And Mii Brawler versus Lil Mac. Now, PD, are you noticing a theme here? You don't want to speak? We'll just describe it when we go in. Now, let's just go in to the matchups. And let's start with Lucina versus Mii Sword Fighter.
3, 2, 1.
Alright! Now, in case the theme wasn't obvious, apparently they paired the sword fighters up together, which is ironic. The best sword fighter versus the worst one. Oh, and Lucina takes in some early hits, but the Mii Sword Fighter is managing to make some very well progress. Very good progress. I see that Lucina has one of those dash spirits attached to her. And by the way, I did attach spirits to these amiibo. I just think it's more fun that way, regardless of if it gives them like an advantage or not. And oh boy, the Mii Sword Fighter is not doing well right now. 83% to 31. And she's just continuously like dashing in. But at least the Mii Sword Fighter is getting some hits in. This should be interesting. I wonder if the Mii Sword Fighter has a spirits equipped that just makes his hits harder, so that he could afford to get hit more, but at the same time, that's a double-edged sword kind of double-edged sword. That's a double-edged sword kind of tactic, if you ask me. And me Sword Fighter hits it into the 100%. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Oh, what? That's incredible. Both of them collided, and yet Lucina went further. That's interesting. All right. Woo! And me Sword Fighter takes the first KO. Which begs the question, how is Lucina going to handle this? Oh, and there's the aerial. There's recovery. It's amazing. I thought Lucina, with getting 133, she would have gotten... Oh, that was epic. Like, reflecting him off the bottom of the stage. I love that tactic, but I could never pull it off myself. Actually, I pulled it off a few times with Piranha Plants. But that one strike was just enough. Let's see how this is going to progress, because it's anybody's game, and whoa, 18% off of that one slash. Dang, Lucina must have some heavy power attached to her. 63 to 14. Also, look at me Sword Fighter's like percentage is every time Lucina gets hit by him, and it's clear that Lucina just has the edge when it comes to damage dealing. But there's something about me Sword Fighter's tactics in playing that makes it interesting when it comes to his ability to survive this kind of stuff. It's weird. And me Sword Fighter is out. Well, he's not out, I guess. But this is interesting. Ooh, Lucina's not giving up. But one thing I will say is that when it comes to percentage differences, it's interesting to know. Oh, that was an interesting hit by the me Sword Fighter, and she's out. You see, this is why Lucina should have just been a skin of moth. But it was interesting how me Sword Fighter seems to be playing off the tactic of reflecting them off of the stage, which is interesting. Oh, that was charged and that was ready. And oh, Lucina couldn't even recover, and that's it for this round. Me Sword Fighter wins and he advances to the next round. Congrats, bro. That's my homie. That's my homie. Wow, what a stunning turn of events for me Sword Fighter. What do you think, PD?
So boring.
I'm just proud of that guy. That guy's based on me. And that was fun to see, like, the first major upset. And the best upset. Imagine 8th place in the round robin, beating out the first place person. That's incredible. Good job, buddy. But let's move on to the next match, which is Minecraft Steve versus the Piranha Plant. You ready for this? See what guy versus my guy. He's ready. Let's go. Alright, and it's well, it's the Enderman, I guess, versus the Piranha Plant. Oh boy. And he starts off with a Patui. One thing that's weird is that this particular Minecraft Amiibo does not use my playstyle, like, in the slightest. Apart from maybe picking up stuff. But that's just the playstyle of the Minecraft characters. They're always gonna pick up stuff because they need the resources in order to fight. But this particular Amiibo uses... Oh, and the bomb goes off. I wonder if Piranha Plant chose to do that, or if it didn't know how to battle a Minecraft Amiibo. And by the way, I'm saying Minecraft Amiibo rather than Steve because I'm just encompassing all of Minecraft. And the first strike goes out. Oh boy. It also seems like as though these guys keep, like, hitting themselves out at the same time. Oh, and Piranha Plant is out. That's one thing about the magma block. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Like, if you get trapped in that magma block, there's a very high likelihood that you will be taken out. But also, oh, and the Enderman is out too. I know I called him Herobrine, but I wasn't thinking properly, and I don't like to use the original skin on these guys. which is why Meta Ridley is used as the skin for Ridley, even though maybe I should have adopted that one. But anyway, Hero Brian, my guy, what did you do just now? I questioned the use of his recovery just now because it's not like other recoveries. It's weak and it doesn't do anything to help except go back onto the stage. So I'm like, you see, like that just now. But anyway, I digress. But the Piranha Plant plays a lot like me in that he uses the Patui to his advantage. And it's just cool to see. But the Enderman now, if you could see, he's out of equipment apart from the gold. At least the good thing about it is that when he's knocked out, he gets back some silver, and that's just good. And he instantly made his iron material, his iron weapons. I said silver just now. That was a mistake on my part because at this point I just prefer to say it's silver, even though it's iron. Here's the cool thing that I've learned about the golden tools. It's that they do the same damage as wood, I think, but they tend to do things faster. So that's an interesting little thing, tidbit. I also like this Hero Brian's recovery. It's pretty nice. Like, although I had to deduct a few points, personal points, because at the same time he could also use the minecart in certain situations just to recover. But this Piranha, oh! That was one hard smack and the round is over. Wow. Guys, I'm impressed. Petey the Piranha Plants won that one. Good job, Petey. Good job. Yeah. Ah, shut it! I could do it on for a bit. He's condescending. But anyway, let's go into the next matchup. The villains roster. Bowser versus Ridley. Let's go. Alright, the villains. The villains round. And you see what I mean when I say that it's themed? We have the big deadly bad, which is why I called him Lucifer, versus the funny King Koopa, which is why he's named King K. And it's pretty cool. Both of them are grapplers. Now, my pap did a theory on Ridley's side B. At least Bowser is like just being dragged on his shell, so that's something. But I'm surprised at how fast Bowser is fighting. I don't know. Again, oh, that was quick. Again, I feel like it's what their spirits play a lot into their performance. You could just tell, but. I never expected Bowser to be like so fast on the field. But, you know, here we are. Oh, and both of them do like a down. Oh. Come on, Bowser. Why am I rooting for these villains? Why? And there's the grapple. And that's what sends Ridley over the edge. Now it's beast mode. I'm kidding, but oh, that's cool. At this rate, it looks like it's like no contest. It's no competition. Ridley only has 20%. Bowser has 150. All Ridley needs is a good hit in order to knock Bowser over, knock him out of the field. Like that! And again, it just goes to show how Bowser and Ridley, like, I don't know how to put it. This is an example of like vastly different play styles, and I see why people don't like 8-player Smash all that much. It's very random, but in this, you definitely see a lot more about how they handle one particular enemy. The other thing is that I've always trained them in one-on-one scenarios, so the round robin might have not been indicative of what their true potential is. Which is why we're ending up with so many upsets in this game. Especially with Ridley, because I know that Ridley is like one of the best characters in my Amiibo arsenal. Not the best, like he's S tier, kinda, for anybody in the entire game. Oh! You know what's cool? That kick that Bowser was about to do looked like it was cancelled out by Ridley's attack after, but Ridley wins. Ridley wins. Oh boy, that was something. You go, you beast. Now, I totally expected that to happen. That was such an awesome match. Ridley has always been at the top of the character roster, and it only made sense for him to whoop Bowser's tail. And maybe he should have flunked as well. But doing that little on jack thing also helps. Don't you feel good about it? He feels good about it. Now let's move on to the final match of the first round. Lil Mac versus the real Mii sword fight. The Mii brawler! Sorry, I just can't help it that based on this abomination. Let's go. Alright! And the final match of the first round. Oh boy, Lil Mac looks like he's ready to throw hands down. By the way, if you're asking why Sean says purple, because well, he asked it. Ooh, and Lil Mac takes the first few punches. 50. Oh, that's an awesome plan. 71% within the first 10 seconds. But Sean's recovery game is awesome. In fact, recovery is Lil Mac's like weakest suit, so it looks like as though he's gonna have a hard time. But I see he also has the same dash ability that Cena had in the first round, but that doesn't mean that he's guaranteed to win if anything. Remember what happened to Cena in the first round? And Lil Mac's Q uppercut looks ready. They're relatively on par with one another. Oh, and he misses. Oh, oh, and Lil Mac takes the first kill of the round. But it's not going to be hard for Sean to bounce back. Ooh, and non-doubtful. It looks like a really good shot. In fact, I would love to see a Lil Mac land a KO uppercut. Was that a KO uppercut? No, it was a shot. But I gotta give it to Lil Mac for how fast this match is going. It's only been a minute. And he seems stronger than Lil Mac takes a KO on this. I probably wouldn't be surprised. And I mean, again, it goes to show that the round robin that we did, there were like a lot of upsets that oh! And he ends it with a KO uppercut. That was probably one of the fastest matches that we've ever had. And there's Doc, he's so proud. You keep rocking there, little buddy. Wow, that's probably one of the fastest matches we will ever get here. It's so amazing to see Lil Mac's KO uppercut take it out. What do you have to say about it, buddy?
It was good, I guess.
Couldn't agree more. So now let's check out the bracket where we've had Mii Sword Fighter, Piranha Plant, Ridley, and Lil Mac all take their spots, and they'll be moving on to the next round. Sorry, Lucina. Sorry, Bowser. Sorry, Steve, and sorry to the Mii Brawler. You know, I've realized that there's a lot of upsets here. Imagine the bottom half of the roster beating out the top half. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now let's move in to the semifinals. Alright, and we're into the first match of the semifinals. This really got some Pokemon vibes going on. I'm just kidding. Mii Sword Fighter versus the Piranha Plant. Got some Patooey action going on there. Relatively even. Let's see how this turns out. Ooh, and another good hit by the Mii Sword Fighter. Oh, and the Patooey action. I think that's the really awesome thing about the Patooey, is that even if you get hit, with the right angling, you know, it can actually be a good counter. Look at me, I'm using Pokemon terms again. I'm just messing around. I just can't wait for Scarlet and Violet. But anyway, ooh, at 100% versus 46, it looks like as if the Mii Sword Fighter might take this first one. The really cool thing about Piranha Plant, however, is his awesome recovery. And that's one thing to love. If it doesn't launch you off, Piranha Plant could easily recover. He has one of the best recoveries in the game. Oh, and the Mii Sword Fighter takes it. Basically, you'd have to do a hit like that. Oh, and it's even now. Basically, you take hits that knock you completely out of the stage in order to get a good hit on the Piranha Plant and guarantee your victory. If you knock him off like that, like what he did just now, he he could recover so very easily. There's no doubt about it. It looks like as though he's also charging up. Oh, there's the poison. And it looks like as though the tables are turning. Come on, me sword fighter. What do you have? Look at that glow on me sword fighter. And he manages to bring it back up to a relatively even playing field. Oh, but Piranha Plant's not giving up yet. And the Patui almost gets it. He manages to use the poison to his advantage by... Wow, that's just amazing. Again, you can see the real aim on the Patui and how Piranha Plant uses himself very strategically with both the Patui and the poison breath. And that's interesting. Oh! That's another thing about the Patui. For some reason, it has an incredibly high launch. And that's impressive. And you see, even with how far Piranha Plant was just now, his recovery was just top of notch. But even then, it looks like as though it's still anybody's game. As long as... Oh! There we go. And we're down to each of them having the last stock. Let's see what let's see what these guys can do. It seems like the me sword fighter is trying to get him back on the level. They're relatively even once again. But again, it's anybody's game on this. Look, 48 to 49, 57. Oh, 77. What about... Oh, 92. Piranha Plant might get this in the bag. Let's see. I'm using the same metaphors too often. Wow. 67. Okay. And again, in order for me sword fighter to win this, he would have to have a good launch on the Piranha Plant to the points where he's launched like out of the stage. That doesn't seem to be happening yet, even though Piranha Plant has a higher percentage. So let's see what will happen. Patui. Oh! And the Patui knocks him out. The me sword fighter is out of the round. Piranha Plant wins. I think PT's going to be very happy about that. Oh boy. Well, at least my chap there could give a good smile about it. You go, Buster. Did you do something? Spill. Did he do something? He did something. He did something. There's no way that Piranha Plant is that good. There's no way that Piranha Plant is that good. I think you did something. So now go in the corner. I said go in the corner. Okay, buddy. Now let's head out to the second match of the semifinals. And here we go into the semifinals. You know, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Lil Mac's match, my opinion instantly changed. I thought Ridley would take the whole thing down, but after seeing, oh, that's rough. And now we see where Lil Mac's fatal flaw is, especially when Ridley could grab him, carry him down just low enough to where he can take him out. Wow, that was quick. It only took like less than half a minute for both of them to lose the stock. But now we see like the strategies that at the very least Ridley could implement to get Lil Mac off his game. It's as simple as not being able to recover, and this is why Lil Mac is one of the worst characters to play as recovery wise. He needs a good air. He has a horrible air attack. You see how it goes down? And that's game. That was, I think this was the first time we got somebody two-stocking. That was impressive. And there's Lucifer. Just as evil as ever. Alright, PD served enough punishment time. So I think it's time that we bring him back. Come on back, PD. There's no way that the Ridley is gonna lose to you, buddy.
We'll see about that. I eat space dragons for breakfast.
Yeah, right. It's just amazing how this match is turning out. I feel like these Amiibos cannot function well in a round robin, or at least an 8-player match, but put them one-on-one and these guys will thrive. But anyway, now we're down to our final two. PD the Piranha Plant versus Lucifer the Ridley. And now I just want to see who will take it out. It's you and me, buddy.
Alright, Well,
Let's get it on.
And this is it, the moment we've all been waiting for. The final fight, Ridley versus Piranha Plant. Let's get it on. Oh, and it looks like, well, it's relatively even. What did Ridley just do? Oh, wow. What? Ridley, my guy, what happened to you? Also, why did he do that first move? Was he aiming? Did he have like specific things in his mind that he wanted to do? It feels like as though Ridley's trying to play planned out, and that's not meshing with the style of this match. Oh, but at least he got his drag. If you've seen MatPat's like game theory, I've mentioned that before. Shoot, I did. Piranha Plant, what are you doing? You just saved your opponent. I don't think Ridley could have recovered from that if you hadn't stepped in. Or maybe you just want to beat him up some more. Oh, and it looks like Ridley managed to get a good launch in. But as we said earlier, Piranha Plant is going to have to be launched completely off the stage. It looks like as though just knocking him down to a certain level is not going to do it. And there we go. But it's not... It doesn't look even enough. Oh! A Patui launches the Ridley away. I don't think this is anybody's game anymore. This doesn't look safe. It looks like as though Ridley was trying to implement the same move earlier as he did with the Lil Mac in his semi-final match. And it didn't work. I don't think Ridley knows this, but Piranha Plant isn't going to be that easy to take out that way. But it looks like he's not giving up. And why, of all things, I feel like as though Ridley's trying that strategy like too much. This match is in the bag for Piranha Plant. I'm sorry to say this. Especially look at how everything's turning out. Ridley, man, I had high hopes for you. Oh, and the Piranha Plant. Oh, check all of that out. Ridley does his signature side B, dragging him down. But Piranha Plant looks like as though he has this in the bag. Even if Ridley could knock him out and get him down to one stock, he would have to do some pretty intense fighting action. And there we go. What did I tell you? And guys, that is it for our matches. Oh my. Oh my, Petey. Petey, my guy. I have some apologizing to do.
What? What? Did you do something? So you're just gonna laugh maniacally now? Is that what you're gonna do? He's evil. But then again, he's one about his minions. He probably got sentience or something. But that was interesting. It was amazing to see that Petey the Piranha Plant beat the devil. And I don't know, there's a part of me that's just proud and there's a part of me that's disturbed. I don't think you should be led to co-host anymore, Petey. You probably did something. But anyway, guys, that is it. That was the result. It was kind of amazing to see how it turned out. To imagine Lucina and Me Brawler and Bowser take the top spots, and Steve too, and then just get decimated when we put them in their one-on-ones. It was just something to see. And then, I mean, there were no were there any upsets? Yeah, there were upsets. It's just amazing to see how everything came down, and this was so much fun posting it. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and the winner is PD the Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant wins!
So until next time, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later. Peace. Hey guys, post-production Gabriel here to give a very special shout out to the Niall Stenson YouTube channel. Niall's an awesome guitarist who allows other creators to use his stuff as long as we give him a shout out, like something like this or link in the description. So we're doing both. And he's actually the one who did the Smash Bros Ultimate song that we used in today's video. So go and check out his stuff, link down in the description and in the end card. Alright, well this is the actual goodbye. I'm gonna get back to editing.